emails out on that. She charged $1,400 for an appointment. You not only a hoe, you a cheat. You a cheat. You all cover the magazines, being a side. I'm gonna cover the magazines. You all of those things. Okay? You over here on Snapchat. Your daddy was like, Snapchat me that pussy, and you need.
Hi, you guys. So, yeah, that's audio from that night. And I guess tonight it will all unfold right on the show. I don't know how much of what all she had going on with Britt in that moment will air because they probably are going to cut some of that out, right? But yeah, that was audio from that night. And she was calling Britt out about being on some escorting site, allegedly. And while she had her pictures up, allegedly, I don't know how much we're going to see. We'll see. So, yeah, I was, online and I see that Cynthia was saying that she haven't really been talking to Kenya. So I'm going to let you guys listen to a little bit of her conversation with Housewives Nightcap, and then I'll come back.
Big story coming out of this season, which we have yet to see unfold, is Britt and Kenya.
Yes.
Everything that goes down there. Are you in touch with Kenya? Has your relationship changed based on what happened?
I have not spoken to Kenya since around the time that whole thing happened.
Okay.
And, that's really kind of a sad situation for me because I was there to just support her salon. I'm so proud of her. I know how hard she's worked on it. And I was just so disappointed to see her vision be overshadowed by what happened at the salon, which you guys will see. I felt like that should have been the focus because, that was her life dream, building this hair care empire. And I just wish she had called me before or I definitely would have this is your moment. This is beautiful. The entire event was amazing. And it just ended on not such a great note. And I let her know that, because I just thought it was beneath her. I hold my friends to a standard. Kenya is a woman of class. I just felt like it was beneath her, and I was a little disappointed in how she responded.
So, yeah, for me, I'm just trying to understand where Cynthia, I guess, where she's coming from, because it sounds like she was so disgusted, if you will, by Kenya's behavior that she no longer wants to be friends with her, right? Am I getting that? Or is she saying that Kenya got so upset with her for voicing her opinion that she's not talking to her anymore? I really couldn't make out what actually happened between them, but she said that she really haven't talked to her since all of that happened, and I believe all that happened last year, right? And I agree with everyone, of course, that's saying that Kenya allowed this incident to overshadow her opening of her salon and her spa. But yeah, I was listening to what Cynthia was saying, and I was like, okay, so why haven't you talked to her? Because here's my thing. I started thinking about all the things that Kenya, all her antics, right, from over the years, all the things that Cynthia could have stopped talking to Kenya over. She really could have stopped talking to her when she was dipping into Phaedra's marriage, right? Or trying to make Apollo look like, he wasn't faithful in his marriage, I guess. That's what her point was. So I don't know. I don't really understand. But I guess, because it became such a big topic and Bravo decided to remove Kenya, maybe she's just trying to, stay on the right side of the producers. I don't know. I don't really get it. I feel like as her friend, she could have called her up and said, now, Kenya, that was very low even for you. She could have given her a piece of her mind and let her know how she felt about the situation and doing stuff like that, doing things like that with, how that makes her look. Because I get it, and I'm not excusing Kenya's behavior at all, even though the Britney girl is not, she's not innocent by far. Because because personally, I think both of them should have been taken off. If you're gonna take one off, you should have took the other one off for threatening her. Like you're threatening somebody with whips and guns, and saying all this stuff. And she was saying this stuff while the cameras was rolling, so the producers can't say that they didn't know that she was saying these things, because I'm sure they heard her saying them. So I don't know. I guess it's all for TV, at the end of the day, because it don't make sense. And when it don't make sense, that's probably usually why. But let me know what you guys think about the whole situation. What do you think about what Cynthia had to say, saying that she have not talked to Kenya since that spa opening? I think she had another one. Did she not have another spa? Did she have another grand opening or something for her spa? Let me know in the comments, because I can't remember, but I think she tried to do it again, because obviously that one wasn't, it was cut short with all of the stuff that was going on. And how do you guys feel about Bravo suspending Kenya for this season, for the rest of the season, I guess? Do you guys agree with their decision? Because I personally don't. I think it was bad. It was very bad for her to do that. But I don't know if it was enough to suspend her over, especially since Britt was doing her own things that could have been looked at as something as problematic and dangerous. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, because I do agree. Kenya could have called her, a whore, a prostitute, whatever she was trying to say with it, a prostitution whore, as Teresa says, without the pictures, because they've accused Marlo of the same thing for many years, right? And I don't recall ever seeing any videos or pictures of Marlo. So why would you do that to this girl? Let me know what you guys think about the whole situation. Let me know, Cynthia, how Cynthia is handling the situation. Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video.